This is BBC Radio 1. That was Avicii and Wake Me Up. And before that, it was Plan B and She Said. Okay, it is 8:10 on Tuesday morning. She's just walked in. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hi, Chloe, Moretz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm really, really good. Did you get stuck in our lift again?
I didn't get stuck in the lift, but I did pile like 50 people inside that lift.
Yeah, that does happen,
It's a tiny lift.
It really is. Did you go in the special lift, or did you go in the lift with loads and loads of people working at the BBC?
I'm pretty sure I went to the normal lift.
Okay.
I'm not that special.
There's a revolving door downstairs.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that sometimes when you walk in that, and I don't know why people do it in this building, they'll walk right behind you, so that the revolving door, there's like
just
two
stops.
or three of you trying to carry on through. And it's really awkward, because then
it's always really stupid, I find. I'm always like, it's a revolving door. It's one person per, like, revolve.
Yeah, some people just don't get it. Yeah.
And they just don't know.
Yeah.
They just start going, and they all pile in, and they're all falling over each other.
Yeah. If you want to see us, maybe you're having your breakfast this morning, turn off whatever that BBC breakfast is, or daybreak. Turn that off and get to bbc.co.uk/radio1. We're on a computer and on your mobile phone. Chloe, don't worry, there's a man climbing in front of you right now.
It's normal with men on tables here, I guess.
Yeah,
You're gonna dance.
This is the good thing, you see, because it's not normal. It's not
even dancing. What's the point of being on the table?
It's just adjusting the camera. Now, right, it always pleases me, okay, when I see Hollywood stars like you doing normal things. So I was very pleased to see a photo of you coming out of TK Maxx yesterday with all the bags.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, TK Maxx. It really is my guilty pleasure.
It's like a jumble sale.
You can get some stuff. I got bon main. I got some CNC. I got like I've gotten like Jean-Baptiste Valli there.
Really?
They're good for pants, aren't they?
They're very good for pants.
Pants and socks.
And for pants for guys.
Yeah.
That too.
So you got a lot. It looked like you had a few bags. You have to rifle through, but there's some good stuff in there.
Oh, no. You have to rifle through, but some people just overlook it.
Yeah.
But you gotta go to the one on Ken's High Street. That's the one that has the good stuff. And Hammersmith. The one in Hammersmith is amazing.
I'm there later. Yeah. That's in London.
It's a long way to travel from Scotland.
It is, but now that she said it, people will make the journey especially.
Yeah. So you're going to have people showing up to TK Maxx all the time now.
So we have a lot to talk about. Kick-Ass 2 is out next week. Now, how old were you when you did the original movie?
I was 11 when I did the original movie.
And you're 16 now?
Yeah, I'm 16 now.
And you're Hit Girl again, but they have kind of taken it up a level, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think that's the cool thing about the second one is I think in the first one, all you really saw was Hit Girl. You know, I think with the second one, what's cool is actually see the girl behind the mask and kind of see Mindy be just as hardcore as Hit Girl is, just without the wig.
Yeah.
It's like that, you know, it's an Angelina Jolie thing. You break that boundary.
There's a lot of violence, there's a lot of swearing. You chop bits off people,
and I'm naturally
shoot your friends.
I do it in general.
Yeah. Have your parents seen this new film?
Yeah, don't worry.
Right, no, it's fine. Do they have they ever had a problem with anything like that? Because some of it's like, wow.
I mean, it is slightly shocking sometimes. I'm slightly shocked by the stuff that they have me say. But I mean, you know, my mom is the one who brought me the first script in the beginning. So to be honest, it's not a big deal. My family knows that it's like, they know I don't take it seriously. Yeah. You know, because if I did take it seriously, I mean, I would be walking off set killing people.
Yeah, you would. And that's not good.
I mean, that's not healthy.
It's not. It's quite career limiting, that, I think. Because you've got, like, a couple of other projects on the go.
I'd rather not be in jail.
Yeah. Now, also, when I watched the film the other day, those girls are evil to you in that movie. Evil.
Yeah.
Really mean.
Yeah, they're really mean. That's also another cool part of the second one is that you actually see Hit Girl off her game.
Yes.
Which you've never seen before, because like when she's killing bad guys and stuff, it's like that's where she lives. You know what I mean? But with a couple girls her age, she's terrified. Yeah. You know, it's just kind of funny.
I tell you what, I was really shocked, apart from, obviously, the violence and the swearing, I was really shocked that Union J, the boy band, appear in the film. I was like, why are they on?
Why are they on?
There's that scene where you're watching them on the TV and all the girls are like open mouth.
It's her awakening. It's her realizing that she likes guys for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's Union J that do that.
And well, you should see. Have you seen the video? They're like pouring water over their abs, and it's like close up on their faces. It's very dramatic.
It really is. Did you know of Union J before the movie?
While we were filming the movie, I was watching them on X Factor.
Oh.
Same time period.
Yeah.
So we filmed the movie during the X Factor, and then when we made, like, when the movie's actually coming out,
Yeah.
they're now
They
in
were like
it.
pop
Oh, of
stars.
course.
Yeah, I was
'cause it
like,
would've
oh.
been-
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, it was really random. I was like, I saw you on TV.
So did you watch UK X Factor?
Yeah. Cool. Well, I was filming here.
Oh, you were here, of course.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
we filmed it here.
It's hard not to get into it, right?
I mean, it's a lot of fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
And also, here's the thing about the American one. It's good because they've got Simon Cowell and all that, but they're all too good. They're
There's
all a
too
bit
much
too
talent.
good. Yes, there's too much talent.
There's too much. That's the problem.
That's true.
Here in England, you guys have some like really just funny people that really do last it to like the last 4.
Yeah.
But they're just cheesy.
Yeah.
They're just singing covers like the entire, and they're not very good. It's like very cruise ship.
Yeah.
But they last to like the last 4 because Britain just loves the cheese factor.
Yeah, and we like a novelty act.
It's fun.
See, in America, it's kind of bland because they're all really, really good.
And we
It's
take,
like,
it,
don't
we
want
take
that.
it too seriously.
Yeah,
That's the
take
problem.
it way too seriously.
Yeah, totally.
And Demi
I
Lovato's
agree.
there going, I'm not sure you're going to make it as an artist. It's like, I don't care. I just want to see them be
It's
ridiculous.
very American though, isn't it?
It's very American.
I mean, we take a joke, but we can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas
Did
you
you-
guys like just do sarcasm with contestants.
We do that. We do that best. Did you get to see much other British TV as well? Because we do have some great stuff.
Oh yeah, you guys got some EastEnders. I got into that. I got into Hollyoaks.
Really?
Serious?
Hollyoaks. I got oh.
Good acting in that.
You need to see something called Cash in the Attic.
Oh, no.
That's
that?
that's a particularly good
It's
one.
like, it's
I
when,
heard
when
some giggles in the corner from that.
it's when you would have been filming, it's daytime.
Oh, yeah.
Explain Cash in
Oh
the
right,
Attic.
okay. Well, yeah, it's basically it's searching for bargains in people's attics.
Homes Under the Hammer is also good.
We
Yeah.
have that in Storage Wars. in
I love
America.
that.
Yeah,
That's
Storage
really
Wars
good.
is great.
And
like,
Storage Hunters.
Pawn Stars.
Yes, this is the
Pawning.
one
Yes,
you like.
and hardcore porn.
Hardcore pawn.
It's brilliant.
Oh.
Les Gold in his
Les
shop
Gold,
in
yeah.
Detroit. Yes.
Yeah.
They come in, they pawn their TVs.
It's amazing. They make cash money. Money. If I ever need to trade stuff, I will go straight to Les Gold and I'll be like, hey, I got a little bit of.
Hi. Yeah, you have to put like a southern accent on. Hi, y'all.
Hi, how y'all doing? So
Yeah.
I got this TV.
Yeah, and then you have to, and
they're
then you
like,
have to
$20.
kick off. It has to be a fight at the end.
Has to.
Yeah.
There has to be some like bare knuckle American bareback wrestling practically.
And then basically you get chucked out by a massive bouncer at the end.
Yeah.
Don't come back to this store ever again.
And then
If
they're back next week.
If you've not seen hardcore porn, it's on one of the channels here. It's about a pawn shop in Detroit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Chloe
it's-
Moretz likes
it's, it's really great.
Yeah.
It really is genuinely good.
Yeah. Now I've heard that you were memorizing lines for stuff when you were like 5.
Yeah, I was memorizing monologues from my brother. He used to repeat them in the apartment when we lived in New York. And I just kind of like, when I was a little kid, I would just start reciting them and memorizing them and saying them over and over to different people, and then just whoever would listen to me, really. And then eventually I just begged my mom to let me do whatever that meant. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to do that. And then Trev was like, yeah. He was like, my mom was like, yeah, sure. She was very hesitant, but then she let me. And then Trev was like, look, I'll just teach you what I know.
Yeah.
So he just taught me everything he knew. And
So it was never hard for you to remember lines. And
no. I mean, I've been in front of a camera and learning lines since I was 5.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like it's no different than a kid who like has been doing gymnastics their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like a natural thing to just fall into it.
That's where I went wrong.
Yeah, it is.
When you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The monologue's age 5.
Yeah.
Did you guys not have microphones in front of you since you were
No,
like 2?
I did from when I was like 11.
So he knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
I
You knew
had-
what you were
No. I was late in the
digging
game.
in the dirt,
Pretty much.
How
burying
old?
yourself.
Yeah.
under-
How old were you, Chloe, when you first started going to kind of important meetings with film companies?
It kind of started once Kick-Ass broke. That slowly escalated to what it is now, and now it's a bit easier, but it's still, it's still like you're roughing it out there, you know?
Do you ever feel intimidated when you're sat in the offices of like Universal or Paramount, and a big executive sits there, I'm imagining, with a big fat cigar on the other side of the desk going, so, we got a new movie for you. You were showbiz.
As if it's like the Xanax back in like the 30s.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
But you don't feel intimidated by that.
No, I think what it is, it's, they expect me to kind of be very back-footed and very childish, and I think I like to kind of put them off by being more adult, because then they're like, oh, okay. And you're like, yeah, why aren't you speaking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's it's kind of fun, and then once they realize how I am, they're cool with it. You know what I mean? And then it's just a normal conversation.
The stunts in Kick-Ass and in 2, do you do those?
I try to do as much as I can. I do about 90% in both movies. I mean, legally, they try and have you not do very much, because insurance is like, if you hurt yourself, we can't replace you. And it's like, but it's fun getting thrown against the wall.
It's crazy, though.
Yeah.
How do you learn that?
I mean, it's kind of like a dance routine. I mean, you learn you learn choreography. So it's like you do the jujitsu and the martial arts and everything else that they have you learn. And once you know that, it's all muscle memory. So then they're like, put this move that I taught you with this move. And then you realize that all these moves they taught you and all these little pieces they taught you go into one huge fight scene. And you can learn how to use each move to actually defend yourself, which is kind of crazy.
So you can actually handle yourself?
I would say yes.
I can try. I am 5 feet 4 inches. I'm a little bit of a baby.
Yeah, and also
like
you're 16, but you are a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll
take the compliment.
When you see the new film, like the action from pretty much the word go leaves you quite open mouthed. You are a ninja. Do you get beat up?
You are a ninja.
You are a ninja.
You are a ninja.
Do you get beat up a bit when you're doing those?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm it's interesting because some actors, it kind of depends on your actor. Some actors really like wearing pads. Some actors like wearing all the gel pads and like different stuff. But for me, it gets really bulky and I can't move. So I tend to wear less padding, which makes me come home and then I'm like literally my whole rib cage is just black and blue and like my back is like just got black and blue down the side of it. And
you're like, yeah, that's a good day at work.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that was a good fight scene.
What's the worst thing that's happened as a result of you doing a scene in a film?
Like physically getting hurt? I've gotten the breath knocked out of me a couple times, and it just hurts.
Yeah.
You know, like you've seen it, yeah. So you know the van sequence.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So my stunt double did that 60 miles an hour on a real highway, doing the whole thing without a harness. She did that, and then we put it on a green screen on hydraulics, which made it to where the van is like shaking and like moving back and forth, and we had me holding onto this ribbon thing, and they were whipping me back and forth over this van, and it's just pure metal. It's just pure sheet metal on the van. So I'm whipping back and forth, and then I rolled left when the van hydraulicked right, and it whipped me sideways, and I just like swung over the whole side, and one arm's just still attached. It just shoved me into the side of the van, and just knocked the breath out of me, and I was like,
winded.
I was like, ow.
You are cool.
I know. Chris, right, as you were telling that story, Chris was like, legend.
Wow. Legend.
Look at her.
Ledge.
Yeah, really.
Pure ledge.
Right, okay, I'm going to play a song which you'll recognise now from Union J.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. And then we'll be back with Chloe Moretz on Radio 1. Look, Union J won't play, it's a sign.
It's a sign.
It's like that stress dream you have.
It is. I have a dream all the time where it's like nothing plays and I can't even speak. And that's not on.
Please don't make me sing it.
Do it.
Right, let's play my big thing instead. This is good. This is Janelle Monáe and Dance Apocalyptic.
Granddaddy, I think I want to dance.
So random.
Your chicken tastes like pork.
I get it.
What? Your chicken tastes like pork?
So that is my big thing this week. It's different. It kind of stands out. It jumps out of the radio at you.
Yeah.
That is Janelle Monáe. You'll know her. She was on We Are Young by Fun, and that is a song from an album that's coming out on 9th of September. First track from it. The album's going to be called The Electric Lady, and that is Dance Apocalyptic is my big thing this week. Chloe Grace Moretz is with us. Hi. What was the last thing you read about yourself on the internet?
Oh, that's hard. I try and not read stuff on the internet.
The last thing I read about was you in the shop with all the bags. So.
Okay, yeah. I think the last picture I saw was on my Instagram. And it was someone tagged me in a picture of me walking out of my hotel. I think that's the last thing I saw about myself.
Do you ever Google yourself?
No, I only do it if I'm going on a carpet and I want to see how the dress photographed. Yeah, that's the only time I do it. Just because because sometimes you go like, it looks great in person, but sometimes when you do it on camera, it just doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
So it's nice to kind of know what looks best. You know?
Is that the worst thing for a young celebrity to be like on the "What were you thinking" column? Or to be on Joan Rivers' Fashion Police with her going,
Yeah, what what are you wearing, Chloe? I love her so much. I would feel honored to be like hated on by them.
And Juliana Rancic.
Juliana Rancic. We have the same manager.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be quite cool to be slagged off by Joan Rivers on Fashion Police on E.
I love her.
Yeah.
I just feel like she writes a bunch of random stuff and doesn't even look at the outfits and just says it.
I totally agree.
I feel like she has so much fun, though.
Yeah, and also, like, she's 100 million years old. Still doing it.
You know, wouldn't she be fun at Christmas?
Yes.
Like, with your family? Just have her, like, chilling by the fire, hating on everyone.
Just put her on put her in a chair.
Ew, you bought them some trousers? Those are hideous.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, God,
Yeah, she could just bitch about the whole family.
Yeah. It'd be brilliant. This food sucks.
Do you tweet a lot?
I do tweet.
Is it the first thing you check when you wake up?
That and Instagram, I think. Because I just like Instagram because it's just pictures.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
I like Twitter because it's like live time. I think that's why I like Twitter so much.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Instagram because it's so quick. I like Instagram because of Rihanna. That's really the only reason I watch it. Did you see her carnival pics?
Yes. In Barbados.
What is happening?
No.
That diamond thing.
The jeweled bikini thing.
But it wasn't a bikini.
Yeah.
It was like a thing.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
You need to get on Rihanna's
Just look
Is
it
this
Instagram.
a
up,
thing
look
I
it up.
should see?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Look it up.
want that in your life.
It's amazing.
I'll do it now.
It's brilliant.
I don't know how she parties so much, but it's
I
brilliant.
love it,
And also
though.
she does a tour, like a 100-date tour.
I mean,
and
just for like one day or maybe like 4 hours, I'd want to be in her mind, looking at the world through her eyes.
yeah.
Just to kind of see what happens, you know? Just to kind of see what you're going through.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, we're going to talk about... Well, you've got loads of films coming out. You've got Kick-Ass 2, which is next week. You've got Equalizer, you've got Carrie. We're going to talk about all of this, if you're all right to stick around, after 8:30, because I've got to go do the news now, Chloe. This is BBC Radio 1, Union J and Carrie U. And Miley Cyrus, We Can't Stop. Chloe Moretz is still here.
I'm still here.
And we've been entertaining her, not that the Union J track wasn't entertaining, but we've been entertaining her with clips of Innuendo Bingo. Showed her the Gerard Butler one.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty sick, isn't it?
I mean,
In
in
kind
many
of
ways,
gross.
in many connotations, yeah.
Yeah. Now, my friend Chris here did a chat during one of those film junkets in a hotel a few months back with Mila Kunis.
Oh, ooh.
And it went viral. Somehow 11 million people watched it.
What would you do?
Well,
I don't know. It's a bit of a blur, the whole
he
thing.
he didn't really ask her much about the movie she was promoting.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That was you!
Yeah.
That was the best video ever!
You've
You're
seen
like,
it?
this is my first interview.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, all right. And she was basically asking you questions.
Yes, like this, listen.
Listen, I want to come. You're going to show me football, and I'll show you a blue moon.
And the person that kind of
Blue
promotes
moon.
the guy.
She was talking about beer the entire time. You put an orange on the blue moon.
That's
an
it.
orange on the blue moon. And you were like, all right, yeah, I can try it. I can try
One of my mates, Sir Dosser, he
Sir
writes...
Dosser?
Yeah, he writes music.
His name is Sir Dosser. I love him already.
Yeah, there's Sir Dosser,
so
The
good.
Convict,
She's
Chango
just a
the
guy.
Beast.
You are awesome. Like, these are your friends.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
all,
it.
they're all my boys.
All right.
I should get back to the questions.
Why? This is way more fun for me. I have to tell you. Please.
Answer like
See,
2 questions.
I think, no, there was no questions about the film.
No, you were talking about like taking her to your friend's wedding or
That's
something?
it, yeah. And a Watford game, which you're
And
more
a
than welcome to
Watford
come to as
game.
well if
She's
you
like,
like.
I'd love to go to a Watford game.
Yeah.
Super American.
Do you think most movie stars would be like that? Would like that at all? Do you think Mila Kunis was an exception?
I think Mila Kunis is an exception because she's a cool girl. I think she's just a genuinely cool girl. Whereas some people are so uptight, they'd be looking at their publicist like, this isn't going the way it should. My coach didn't prep me for this.
Yeah.
Talking of that,
You know what I mean?
I don't know whether you've seen the Bruce Willis video yet.
No.
Oh wow.
What happened?
He wasn't in a great mood.
Oh.
It wasn't here, it was for another radio station.
Oh,
but
really?
check that out later, it's good to
Is
watch.
it crazy?
Oh, yeah.
There's
It's the
some
most
crazy
awkward
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff on YouTube with stars.
What do you hate to be asked when you're sat there all day doing interview after interview? Because the thing with her, I think she was the end of a long day.
Oh, no, yeah. And you get kind of loopy,
Yeah.
especially in England. Like, when you're just sitting in that and you're like this, you're like just answering the same. I think my worst question is, do you think that you missed a lot of your childhood doing this business? I'm like, oh my God, why are you all wanting me to, like, go to rehab at 2? You know what I mean? Like, that's what they want from me. And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen.
I know, but I mean, a lot of
like,
people will ask you
God.
about, like, with the Lindsay Lohan thing and how you kind of avoid that. But like, it's just staying super focused, I imagine.
Yeah, and just it's staying focused and also having your family around you. And besides that, having your hair and makeup team and your publicist and your manager and agent. You have to have, like, just good people. Just genuinely good people, because you have one bad egg and the whole thing's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know, Scott has set me up with another one of these interviews for next week, but he won't tell me who it is. So I'm taking it it's not you.
It's not Chloe, but it's another big star.
Can I have a
And it's
hint?
another thing in a hotel.
Can I have a hint?
Can
Maybe
you give
I'll
me a
tell
question?
you.
Can you give
Maybe
me-
I'll tell you, but like I don't want to tell him.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. How can we do this?
Mouth.
Oh, no, we're going to write... So I take it I'm not allowed to see this,
okay,
right?
Cover your eyes.
Look up there.
Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. Don't look on the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You like that?
She's really great.
I think she will. There we are. There's a clue.
Hello.
Yeah, she will be good. I think she'll take to it okay.
Oh, God, she'll be fun.
You've already helped me out there. Brilliant.
Does that
She?
make you feel better?
No, if I'm honest.
It's Cameron Diaz, all right? It's Cameron Diaz.
There we are.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm excited. So you've also, as well as Kick-Ass, you've been filming with...
Terrified now.
Yes, with
He wants to play
Denzel...
innuendo bingo with her.
He does. He really does. Denzel Washington on The Equalizer, which is that a kind of film version of an 80s TV show?
Slightly. I mean, it has the same name as in, it has kind of on the lines of the same storyline, but it's very different with the movie version. I mean, it's cool because Antoine Fuqua did is directing the movie, did Training Day with him and everything else, and so the relationship between Denzel and he on set is so cool, and they just really let you into the club. But my role is really dark. I play a prostitute, so it's a heavy movie. It's cool though.
Oh, I think I saw some of the pictures there with the wig.
With the wig and the fake bruises.
Yes,
yeah.
I saw that. Wow, it looks
Dark
quite heavy.
stuff. It's fun though.
And tell me about Carrie. I've seen the pictures of some of those, and that looks really scary.
Oh my God, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, I think that, the cool bit about our version of Carrie is that it really does focus around that mother-daughter relationship. So you just see all the stuff hashed out between Margaret and Carrie, which is Julianne Moore and I, and we just spent like 3 weeks in that house and just did everything from being born to dying. I mean, we did everything. It's like it's intense. It's a really cool movie though.
Yeah, and that's out later this year as well.
October, I don't know about England, but in America it's October 18th, so I'm imagining it's like the 16th here or something.
So you're literally everywhere this year.
Literally ever. And by the end of the year, I will have shot 6 films and done 2 press tours.
Good work.
That's pretty good.
Crazy stuff, right?
Is it one at a time with films, or do you have to? Is it sometimes where you'll be working on 2 or 3 at the same time?
Sometimes they overlap at the end of it. I try and not have them overlap, but sometimes they'll overlap at the end. So I'll be doing a movie, but within the last 2 weeks, I have to start getting my mind into the other role while keeping your other role linear with what you did in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very confusing.
That is very confusing.
Very confusing.
Hey, listen, you've got to go. There's someone winding it up. But
Oh,
no,
God.
no, not really.
No.
But hey, you've got to be somewhere else. It's probably with Lorraine Kelly. I know you've met her already.
Yeah.
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 There's someone else.
Guess what? I won't cheat on you guys, though.
It won't be as
Better
fun.
not.
Tell
You
us
guys
it
are
won't
the
be as
best.
fun.
It won't be as fun.
I know.
love
Right,
you
this
guys.
has been fun, yeah?
It's been great.
And you'll come back and see us again soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, not especially, but the next time you're on a
I'll be
promotional
back.
tour.
First thing.
There it
First
is.
thing. I'll
All
tell
right.
my publicist, I'll be like, get me on there.
Get me on there.
Do it.
Chloe Moretz, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank
It's a
you,
pleasure.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.